Bow.
Hey guys, Flame here, and today we're going to be going over a new build I made in Deepwoken. It is a Silentheart build, but this version of Silentheart that I made is focusing on Legion Kata and Tears of Incandite. Basically, what you're trying to do with this build is move really fast, you know, just attack canceling to close the gap, using your Silentheart moves to close the gap, and then you just basically dance around your opponent, attack cancel rolling, spamming feint to try and get less hits for the flourish, and then once you flourish them, the bubbles are all gonna spawn, and because this uses dazing finisher and unnecessary theatrics, they're gonna stay in place, and then that's when you crit. And if you land the crit while they're in the crit animation, at least half of the bubbles will instantly hit them, and it will drain like a bar of their HP. Like, it's actually crazy. So yeah, it's not the most sweaty build in the world because it does require you to like flourish. Like, it can be used in good PvP, but like against really good players that have lots of vent and are really good at parrying, it's gonna be harder to use this build. But in the normal game, like if you're not past 1,200 points in Chime, then you're not really gonna fight the players that the build just flat out won't work against. So if you're not past that, then don't even worry about it, bro. It's really fun to use in like overworld and stuff and in ganks. But here's the talents that you absolutely need. You're going to need Dazing Finisher for sure. You need where is it? Unnecessary Theatrics. You need Spine Cutter, Tap Dancer, and there should be one more that you absolutely need. Lightspeed Reflexes. That's it. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh yeah, Lightspeed Reflexes. And why you need Lightspeed Reflexes, I don't know if it'll show in any of the clips, but I do this a lot when I'm fighting and I actually start getting them in the blender, you know, because Dazing Finisher and Unnecessary Theatrics crit, they're basically just dazed and stuck in your combo until they vent or finally get a parry off. So basically, while you're doing that crazy combo, because you have Lightspeed Reflexes, if you're like venting frequently during your combo, I've done this, well, not venting, if you're feinting frequently during your combo, you will parry vents over and over again with Lightspeed Reflexes. It's actually so goated. But yeah, other talents that are really good to have is just, you know, the normal Silentheart talents, overflowing damage, you know, Return of the Dark Ages. And then yeah, I also have other good talents like Speed Demon, Cheap Shot to buff my damage. And then of course, Pressure Claws, Lose Your Mind, you know, all that stuff. I have all the Dead Gods as well, Exoskeleton, you know, Champion's Regalia. A lot of people think this is bad, but I like it just because it buffs your posture damage on Flourish, which also helps your Tears of Incandite block break better, which really helps, especially since when we go to our equipment, the rings I run is Conga's Clutch, because sliding is just so important, especially Silentheart. Maestro's the buff damage, Prophet's the buff damage, and then Finisher's Ring. Finisher's Ring plus Champion's Regalia with Unnecessary Theatrics and Dazing Finisher plus the Tears of Incandite, it just stacks so much stuff. And then you have I have Ardor, so if you have Ardor too, it just stacks so much stuff. So basically the Tears will instantly guard break them if they have their block up. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, here's my summary. This build has 510 health, you know, 99 from equipment. I have really good equipment. It's not the best equipment, but I have pretty good rings. And then all of my armor is pretty good. And then we're using Legion Centurion, of course, for the bonus damage. And yeah, that's basically the build. I don't think there's nothing else to go over. Almost forgot to talk about the stats and traits. So basically, I just went Vitality and Proficiency. For the stats, this is a Shrine of Order build. So before Shrine, I went 75 Charisma. I want to say I went, 65 Willpower, 40 Intelligence, 65 Agility. And I think that's it. I think that's what I did before Shrine. And then after Shrine, I got Strength, Fortitude to 40. And then agility went down to 40, intelligence went down to this, and these just all went down to these, and these are my stats. And then as much light weapon as I could do, which was only 87, but even with 87 light weapon, we're still doing about, I want to say, yep, about 30 damage. And then I also have the damage buff from my armor, and I have damage buff from overflowing dam, and I have damage, you know, just a lot of damage buffs going on. So really I'm doing over 30, probably closer to like 40 or 45 damage per hit. But the damage per M1 is not even what's good about this build. This build is mostly about being able to have tons of mobility, dance around your opponent while like just barraging them with tons of pressure and getting the bubbles. The bubbles are where a lot of your damage is going to come from. Every time you proc bubbles, you're going to be doing a quarter to half of somebody's health if you do the combo correctly. So that's really what this build's all about. If you do want a build that's more centered around straight M1 damage, then make sure you go check out this build video about this blind seer build I made, where you can have a dagger doing 60 plus M1 damage. Yeah, make sure you go check that out if that's the type of build you're looking for. So yeah, I'll just show you guys it in action. Ah, I can't use Malakai against you. I forgot, bro. That's so mid.
But still get hit. Kidding me?
No, you buried the grab.
Oh,
there's more. Ready, set, go.
領域展開
You're stuck in here with me. Wait, can I use vent? Is a offense in here? I can't see anything when you hit me with shadow while we're in here.
Why does Jolt Grab think it's a fire monster?